So at this current moment, who can you kick it with and who can kick rocks?
At this current moment right now, me and...
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Go off, Lou. Shout out to my good homegirl, Lou, in her recent interview with Chasing LA's very own Quan the Poet. For this interview, many other interviews, show reviews, and some hot topics, go ahead and head on over to my good sis, GETWITHLU. I will definitely make sure to put all of her handles down into the description box. Go around there and see about it. Tell her I sent you. She'll treat you right. Bye. Oh shit, girl. Hold on. Alright. What's happening, girl? So check this out. I know y'all not used to this. And I really hope I'm not up here looking like a dyke in training. Like I was browsing around Fashion Over Men and I saw this hat. I never had one before. So I said, girl, let me get one of these and put it on my bald head and let me see what the people think about it. Alright, so I decided, let me go on ahead and wear it. Let me pose. Let me wear it and see what y'all think. And drop it down in the comments. Good, bad, or indifferent. But watch your mouth. All right, watch your mouth. But the criticisms are welcome. So I'm here to give y'all the reason why I felt it befitting to dress like this and put this. So see, this is how you supposed to be dressed when you come for a confessional look when it's your first damn season on the first damn segment on the first damn show of this thing. But this is Chasing Atlanta. I'm not trying to disrespect y'all. This is Chasing LA. Season 1, episode 2. Take it to the pole. So the episode continues with the argument between KP, that's going to be King Payne's name, KP and Miss Andre. And King Payne said that he didn't come to be messy. For those of y'all on Chasing LA that don't understand the structure of this here channel, when I got water in my hand, that usually means 1, you gonna get read. 2, I want to read you, but I don't want to. Or, you know, C, revert back to A and B. This is gonna be C. Because, you know, KP, this the thing. We don't know you. And they didn't know you. And, like, I'm sorry, like, the level of shade that you was throwing in that previous episode, you did just a little bit too much for my liking. And now you want to sit up here and try to dip back into this rich white woman thing of, well, I have no idea. This is not what I wanted. I didn't come to be messy. I was just asking questions. It's like I said. It's like I said. Like, y'all got to do better. People in the community, y'all have got to do damn better, y'all. This hat is new and it's supposed to be straight, which is another reason why I'm wearing it, because I'm trying to get it to fill out so it can feel the way that I want it to feel. Anywho, this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. So Fran said that Alicia rubbed him the wrong way. And then Alicia says that Julia, I'm not saying her name right, Jayla and Fran was talking shit about her in the bathroom after Jayla gave her a compliment. And then Fran misgenders Alicia during the argument. First of all, shout out to Fran. Fran was the first person on the franchise that actually reached out to me up under my videos about last week's review. So definitely shout out to you, Fran, for coming up in there. Listen, I like Fran. I honestly don't have a problem with none of them up there. But I will say this though, Fran. Alicia didn't know that, just like I didn't. I mean, to me, I've been calling you sis, daughter, and every damn thing else, and you ain't cussing me out like that. Now, when you told me about you being, you know, non-binary and stuff like that, listen, I'm an old school hoe. You understand me? Back in my days, I only knew gay, straight, bisexual, and then the transgenders and the drag queens and stuff like that. They fit, you know what I mean? So excuse me for being a little, you know, tardy for the party when it comes to all of this non-binary and this, that. I mean, listen, your face beat to all to be damned, and then the way that you was walking, strutting on that goddamn runway on the last episode, and I absolutely lived for. I mean, you know, But at the end of the day, the point I'm trying to make, you was wrong in that moment. You was, all right? Two wrongs don't make a right. And just because you felt as though she misgendered you, can't we just chalk it up to she just didn't know? Because I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, you kind of went there and you gave a little bit way too much for my liking, friend. But this your first season. This is your first thing. And I'm nowhere judging you just yet. I still like you thus far. But, you know, I'm just saying, friend, you was wrong for that. So Jayla inviting KP down to the studio session. Listen, first of all, Jayla, shout out to you and your story. I appreciate you for saying your story, and it's a damn shame that these people just can't accept somebody that has talent. You know what I'm saying? There's always has to be a stipulation when it comes to a transgendered or a drag queen or you know, a femme guy or bisexual, whatever the case may be. It's sad, it sucks. You know, they can use our lingo. They can use our fashions. They could be twirling on the goddamn stage and but you know, when it comes down, you know, they can get bust wide open like a bloomer onion on the back end with these producers and this, that, and this, you know. But when it comes to somebody that coming into the industry that knows who they are and is comfortable with who they are, they lock up and they get scared and they like, oh shit, what am I going to do? Like, they're talented, but I don't want nobody to think that I'm like that because I'm signing them. And it's really sad that it's a culture that's like that. But see, it goes back to see when you got a real man that know who the hell that they are and they're secure enough in themselves. It don't matter who the hell in the room. As long as you don't disrespect them, they won't disrespect you. And money talk, bullshit walk. So, you know, definitely keep grinding. And I'm going to tell you something. KP, I respect the fact that you ran out and you bought your own studio. I was with you with the advice that you gave. I'm with you when you're right. With the advice that you gave her about how, because of that, that's why you went out, got your ducats together to get you a studio. Like, I live for shit like that. I live for that. Now, you know, boo, it's gonna take me a little minute to warm up to you with the vocals, and it's no shade. It's just I'm an old school fool. I'm an '80s baby. You understand me? You gotta fuck me slow. That's what I wish these 2 episodes would have did. You understand? Because it's just a bit too much too soon. So, KP showing this video to Jayla about D. Hawkins and Jeremy's relationship. Listen, it ain't none of your business. Stop trying to sit around and speculate, trying to figure out why. Do you want to fuck one of them? Listen, if you want to hunch on one of them, just let them know hell. Listen, you might be up one of them speed. Anywho, so then Imani Van Zant, listen, y'all. Listen, I'm going to be real with y'all because she went in to La Have on cue. And I was talking about it with Scotty and Ebby down in our chat on Instagram or whatever. And Ebby made a really interesting point, and it was a damn good point at that, where she understood Imani's frustrations because while we look for shows like this to give more ratchet and a little bit less of what it is that they're chasing or doing or whatever the case may be, I understood where Imani's frustrations came up. It's just like, we're already 2 episodes in. Nobody likes each other. It's a big damn deal. We already have to have a kumbaya moment in the 2nd damn episode. Like, it's just a lot. It is a lot. And I think Imani's frustration is with Q is you got connections. You are in a circle of people who could have helped you or let you know, hey, listen, I like the drama, but it's a little bit too much. You got to have a balance. And this is happening way too soon. Because that's honestly how everybody is feeling, Q. All of these beefs are happening way too soon. The beef with Alicia and Jayla, too soon. The beef with the beef with the beef with Missy Elliott and Akon. It's too soon. It's way too soon. And I get Imani's frustrations. I do. I get Imani's frustrations. So Hershey LaCour has a drag show in the park, and KP takes back what he said about drag queens not making their money. Yes, God, Miss Hershey LaCour, Listen, I live for Hershey Liqueur's confessionals. I've been living for them thus far, but my personal favorite is the one with the blue. And I don't know if it, and Lord have mercy, this ain't meant to be shade, but it is going to be shady. Now, I don't know if I like it because it looks good or whether you remind me of Vicky from Medea's Family Reunion to play. The Tide lady that, girl, you look just like her down to this confessional look. So, and it's it's no shade. But I do understand if you find it shady. But I'm not trying to be shady. I lived for it. Now, the confessional, that before I get to that, shout out to you. I really love the fact that what I'm loving is that I'm starting to see these people not be afraid to tell their story. Like, I love how he came out here and talked about how the pandemic affected him, and, you know, it just thrust him more into what he really loved to do, which is being a drag queen, and he found a way to make it work for him during the trying times such as the pandemic. And I'm really glad that you did that and you got that type of drive and that type of tenacity. I really like that in a man because I know what you look like in your boy, and, you know, you got Missy Elliott there, and you already know what she told us. Beat me 911 to call me on my cell phone. I'll call you back and see what you going to tell me. Now, I'm a bottom, and I ain't about to be setting up here bumping pocketbooks with you girls, so I really hope you are at least a verse, or at least a verse bottom, and if you don't know what that is, that's a whole nother tea talk for a whole nother day. But shout out to Hershey. Now, the confessional look that I didn't live for is Miss Thank. Listen, D. Hawkins, I like you a lot. I really do. I have no problems with none of y'all up here. D. Hawkins, if this is your attempt of trying to make us think that you're in fashion, or you want us to, or you want to be in fashion or something of the sort, you're going to have to do a lot better than getting up here looking like I auditioned for the role of Catwoman 3 times and this is my 3rd no. Like, this is just what you gave me and what you got on. But I like you, D. I really do. Yeah, I like you a lot. And I can't wait to see what you got to give us. So, the KP invites the group to a pole dancer class to address some of the issues with the group. Which, again, like me and Imani done said, is sad that y'all got to do this in the 2nd damn episode. So, first of all, happy birthday, Quan. Happy birthday to you, Quan. And Quan, I'm going to have to dig in your ass at the end of this. But happy birthday to you, Quan. I talked about Hershey's blue confessional look. Alicia, your attitude was it was trash.com. You understand me? It was garbage.org. And my thing is, what was the point of you coming? It was, first of all, none of them did nothing to you other than the issue that you had with Jayla. But Quan and D. Hawkins and KP and the rest of the people that was there, they didn't do anything to you. So they did not deserve your ass to kiss, and they damn sure ain't deserve your stank ass attitude. They really didn't. Like, your attitude really bugged me, and you do what a lot of people do, and it's some shit that I hate. You will make it a point to let somebody know that you got a problem with them, but you're ruining everybody else's good time. Like, a simple, I'm not coming because I don't rock with that bitch Jayla. Hit me up when she not around and we can chill and foo-la-la would suffice. And it would have done a lot better. You coming up there with that attitude, I won't for that. I really won't. Because the rest of them people ain't do shit to you. Anyway, so Jayla says that Andrew wasn't coming because of a post that was going around about people calling him a sissy Akon. I hollered. So KP felt the way about Jayla bringing back the messages. KP, you messy. So I'm not understanding why you got a problem with her talking to Andre. You have the issue with Andre, not Jayla. And it's not so far-fetched for them to be talking and she like, well, let everybody else know I don't want to be there because I don't bang with him. And so she just let that be known. I mean, all of this extra stank that you was putting on it for what? Stop that. So then Alicia gets called out for calling some of the people in the group cokeheads, and then another argument took place, and then that was the end of the episode. First of all, I loved seeing everybody having fun. That's what I love about this. I love when y'all can put things to the side and just have fun with each other. It was fun seeing y'all doing a little pole dancer class that I really wished I could have gotten an invite to. But I'm going to tell you something. And I really hope Quan don't feel a way about what I'm about to say, because I like Quan. Like I said, I like everybody over there. Quan ain't do nothing to me. I found that it very much so hypocritical for you to be this upset at Alicia for making a cokehead reference when just last week you was on this big apology tour for calling all of the dark-skinned people ugly, black-haired, black ornery, bald-headed, scallywag, and nappy-headed. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you sitting up here talking about you calling her all type of trash and garbage and compost heap and sewer manure and every damn thing. I mean, all he called her was garbage. I threw in the rest of that. But y'all get my point. Like, you feel that way about her, but there's a lot of people that feel that way about you for the comment that you made. So it would seem to me, yeah, you would feel away. Yeah, you would address it. But to be sitting up there calling her trash and she's this and she's that and this, that, like, listen, like, and she was wrong for saying it. She was wrong for saying it. Don't get, oh my God, like, listen. Look, I come from a time when you roast the bitch, you roast the bitch. And if that means roasting them, they basehead mama, they crackhead daddy, they methamphetamine sister, and all of the rest of that stuff. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I was born in 88. So I came up around the time where if you don't like a bitch and y'all are having a kiki session and the kiki get real, that's just where that's at. Now we're at a time where everything is getting called out, and I understand it. It wasn't okay then, so it shouldn't be okay now. But it's way too much too soon, Q. Way too much too soon. Now it's a whole nother argument because Miss Alicia wants to sit up and argue back and forth with people. And then, you know, Jayla, she wants to argue back and forth to prove that she finna be the next head bitch in charge. And y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later before they wrangle my damn nerve. Bye.
What you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.